What's up, you guys? It is me, Roger Spice, here hosting Chasing Justice for you guys, here in collaboration with the Earmon and Spice YouTube channel. Now, before today's video starts, I have a few disclaimers that I would like to place in the very beginning of this video to avoid repetition and to avoid, just boring you guys to death with the same old, having to include the disclaimer with every person that we cover. Okay, so my first disclaimer is this list is in no particular order. Me and the people behind the scenes that you guys do not see on camera, we collectively have gone through the Crime Stoppers Most Wanted list, which is totally accessible to the public. And this list that we have conducted is in no particular order. No, you will not go on to the Crime Stoppers Most Wanted and find these exact 10 people in the top 10 category, if that makes sense. This is a list that we compiled based on people that we wanted to study and we have narrowed down. There are other people that you will find on the Crime Stoppers list that we have dedicated individual episodes to. Also, I want to state that there are, I believe, 2 or 3 people on this list that are multiple offenders, and for those 2 or 3 people, I'm not going to be mentioning all of their crimes. I'm going to be focusing on the crime that landed them on the Crime Stoppers Most Wanted list. And if you guys are interested in hearing more or seeing more or doing your own research about those 2 or 3 people, forgive me about the fact that I can't remember exactly how many people there were that were multiple offenders, but I will always, of course, disclaim, let you guys know, and I will leave links to their profiles on the Crime Stoppers Most Wanted list. And finally, if you have any information on the following people mentioned in this video, you are advised to contact the following 3 services. You can contact 1, you can contact 2, or you can contact 3. The emergency police line, which is 999. The non-emergency police line, which is 101. And finally, Crime Stoppers. And I do believe that you can report anonymously, and I believe that they both are the same contact number, which is 0800 555 111. And don't worry if you can't remember those 3 contact numbers. By the end of the video, you will find them in the description box below, and I apologise in advance about my stutter. It has been a nightmare trying to deal with this and film at the same time, so do forgive me if I have a stutter. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Chasing Justice, Season 1, Episode 5, the UK's 10 Most Wanted Criminals Currently on the Run. Number 10, Bradley Knapp. Bradley Knapp is the man that you guys see behind me right now. He is currently wanted by Kent Police, and you will find him still to this day on the Crime Stoppers Most Wanted list. Bradley Knapp is wanted in the connection with an incident that had taken place on the 11th of October 2019 involving a car hitting a bunch of pedestrians. As far as I could find out, nobody had lost their life. I'm unsure if there was anybody that was seriously injured. Injured. I'm not sure, but I do know that the police are quite confident that Bradley Knapp was the man driving the car into those pedestrians. Bradley Knapp, seen behind me, is a white man aged between the ages of 25 years and 30 years. Currently, the police have no information on Bradley Knapp's whereabouts, and I urge any of you guys that may have any information to contact the following numbers in the description box below. Number 9, Abukar Abukar. Abukar Abukar is an Afro-Caribbean man aged between the years 25 and 30 years. He is 5 foot 10 inches. I apologise for the stutter. At the time of the crime, Abukar was a medium-sized build, had a beard and had curly hair, but as we all know, and if you guys may not know, a lot of people that do tend to go on the run, especially if you are on a most wanted list, will tend to drastically change their appearance. They will tend to go to different countries. They will tend to sometimes, even though it's not really common, but it happens, is what I'm trying to say. People will be in disguise. So what I'm trying to get at is there is a very good chance that none of these people that I mentioned look anything like the pictures today, if that makes sense. Abukar is currently wanted for a kidnapping that had taken place on the 8th of August 2019 in Romford. Once again, please have no information and no new fresh leads on Abukar's location. And if you guys know anything, please feel free, and I urge you, of course, to please contact the following numbers down below. Number 7. The Unidentified Hartlepool Man. The police have issued a picture of a man behind me who they would like to speak to in connection with a murder that had taken place in Hartlepool. The man is currently unidentified. The murder happened on September the 14th, 2019. Although police and Crime Stoppers have very little information on the unidentified Hartlepool man, they do believe that eventually they will crack the man's identity. And they also believe that if the man was not directly involved in the murder, he may hold vital information. Police say that the unidentified Hartlepool man may possibly have connections to Bolton, Sheffield and Leeds. Other than that, the chase for justice continues. As always, there will be contact numbers in the description box below for you guys. Number 7, Osama Ahmed. Osama Ahmed is an Arab male who is between the ages 25 and 30 years, approximately 5 feet 8 inches tall with a slim build at the time, with short hair and a goatee, and as always it is very, very possible that Osama Ahmed's looks have changed since the time that he was placed onto the Crime Stoppers Most Wanted list and was on the police radar. It is very possible. Ossama Ahmed is wanted for a murder that had taken place outside of 80 Park Lane, Mayfair in London on the 1st of January 2019. Once again, police have no new leads and no clue as to Osama Ahmed's whereabouts. Number 6, Kevin Thomas Parle. Now, some of you guys may know this case. This murder happened 16 years ago. It was actually murders of a young mother and her 16-year-old son. I will link Kevin Peril's Crime Stoppers profile down below. But yes, a lot of you guys may recognise this face and this particular case. Kevin Peril is a white male, and currently on the Crime Stoppers website they don't actually issue an age for Kevin Peril. I don't know if that is because it is information that isn't known or it's information they aren't willing to make public. I don't know. At the time he had short red to ginger hair, blue eyes and was of a stocky build. Kevin Peril is of white European ethnicity, and often at the time of the murder and possibly after the time, the police and Crime Stoppers believe he is still going by his nickname, which is Hemp, which is spelt H-E-M-P. Kevin Thomas Parle is wanted for 2 murders. However, the murder that we are focusing on is the murder of the 16-year-old boy. And if you are interested in finding out more on Kevin Peril, I will link his Crime Stoppers profile down below. And this murder also had taken place in Liverpool. Police have no new leads, no new evidence, although what I can say is police and Crime Stoppers have information that suggests that Kevin Thomas Parle has links to Spain. Number 5, Gina Panitzke. Now, I just want to quickly disclaim that This is not only the only woman on this list, but she is also the only person on this list that has not committed a murder or attempted to commit a murder. Now, some of you guys may be thinking, oh, Roja, why have you chose to include her then? What's so interesting about her? Well, let me tell you a little bit about Sarah Panitzke. Not only that, I have come across her quite a lot of times, like I'm talking a lot of times when I've been doing research for the other Chasing Justice series, because like I mentioned way back in my first, I think it was second video, we have a lot of series planned, we have a lot of episodes already filmed, and yeah, when we was doing our research I came across Sarah Panitzke a lot. Sarah Panitzke is wanted for frauds by company directors, and she's also wanted for money laundering. She is believed to be part of a very big organised crime group that helped steal close to over £1 billion. Sarah Gina Panitzke is a white female aged between 40 and 45 years with blue eyes. She is approximately 5 foot 8 inches tall, and it is stated that she speaks in a Yorkshire accent. Number 4. Mohammad Abdu AKA Fadunna Mohamed. Mohammad Abdi is an Afro-Caribbean male aged between the ages 35 and 40 years. At the time, Mohammad Abdi had a slim build and black hair, although it's possible this has changed. Mohammad Abdi is wanted for a murder committed on the 28th of March 2017. Once again, this is another criminal that has gotten away scot-free. The police and Crime Stoppers have no new leads, no links, no possible clues to his whereabouts, and the chase for justice continues. Number 3. David McGraw Ferguson. David Ferguson is a white male aged between the ages 50 years to 55 years approximately, with a stocky build, and is approximately 5 foot 2 inches tall, with either green eyes, blue eyes, or a mixture of green and blue eyes. Derek Ferguson has a bunch of nicknames that could possibly be aliases, so again, this is somebody that I will link down below in the description box for you guys if you want to check out further, or you want to check them out, or you want to check him out on the Crime Stoppers website to know more, find out more. It is reported that David Ferguson speaks in a fake Irish accent, has tattoos, and was reportedly missing the part of his top ear. I could not find out whether he was missing the top of this ear or this ear. I was unsure, but according to Crime Stoppers and several police reports and sources that I have come across, it is true that he is missing the top half of his ear. I'm unsure if it is the left or the right. David Ferguson is wanted for a murder committed on the 28th of June 2007. Police have no new leads on David Ferguson's whereabouts or any information leading to his capture, but the police and Crime Stoppers both do believe that he has links to Spain. Number 2. Barry Gillespie. Barry Gillespie is a white male aged between the ages 40 years and 45 years, standing at approximately 5 feet 10 inches tall, with a stocky build and dark hair, and at the time of the attempted murder, which is what he is wanted for, it is believed that he had no facial hair, but police and Crime Stoppers do believe there is a high chance his hair colour may have changed and he may have grown out his facial hair. Barry Gillespie goes by 2 nicknames that the Crime Stoppers agency and the police know of, one being the Brothers and the second being Earmon Fitzpatrick. There is currently a £5,000 award for any information leading to the whereabouts or capture of Barry Gillespie, and although police have no new links, it is believed that Barry Gillespie is linked to Spain, Tenerife and Portugal, and the chase for justice continues. Number 1. Alan James Foster. Alan Foster is a white European male, and once again, Crime Stoppers did not list his age. I am totally and utterly unsure of whether this is non-public information or this is information that they simply don't know. And I also want to mention that Alan Foster is wanted for other crimes, and he will be the third person that I will be linking down below if you guys want to take a look into further, or maybe view his Crime Stoppers profile, or maybe do your own research. As well as other crimes, Alan Foster is mainly wanted for murder. He is one of few murderers on the Crime Stoppers most wanted list and has not been found dead or alive. Police have no leading information on Alan Foster, but he is believed to have links to the Canary Islands and Mallorca. I just wanted to thank you to you guys, to say thank you to you guys. I am so sorry about this stutter, it's been driving me crazy. I just want to say let me try that again. I just want to say thank you to you guys who have watched these videos. You guys are bringing so much attention to these cases. Although you may not think it, you know, the mind remembers faces. And I urge you all who may know of any of these people's whereabouts, maybe you know them personally and you're covering for them, or you're scared, or whatever the case may be. If you recognize any of these people, there are numbers you can contact. And please remember, if you are afraid or you know one of these people personally, there is Crime Stoppers Anonymous. There are people out there that can help. And I, as well as you guys, would like to see all of these people brought rightfully to justice. And it's a shame that we have to live in, the year 2020 and still have murderers and money launderers and people, really bad people, still running around the planet, and we can't capture them nor put a stop to it. With that being said, I do like to keep my personal opinion on these matters to myself. I just find a lot of these cases, they really hit me deep, and I hope to see everybody and the families involved and the victims' families. I want to see everybody get justice, just like you guys do. And on that note, you guys, I have been Rosia Spice, your host here for the Roman and Spice YouTube channel. I'm so sorry about my stutter, trust me, it's been driving me crazy the past 2 days. Yes, this is yesterday's outfit. I've just got bigger hair, that's the only difference. I did try to film this video yesterday and it just wasn't happening. The stutter was too much. It's a nervous thing, and I just want to once again say thank you to you guys who don't mind me having a stutter. Hosting is something I enjoy doing, but is something that to me is really nerve-wracking. And thank you guys so much for watching Chasing Justice Season 1, Episode 5, the top 10 most wanted people in the UK. And I just want to say thank you for your support with this series, and thank you to those who watch my videos, especially on these topics. And if you guys are interested in following me on social media, you can check the links below, you can check the description box below and find moi. Please subscribe to our Roman and Spice YouTube channel. Like the video as always, feel free to leave a comment. Turn on your notifications bell, therefore you're notified whenever we upload. And I host all the time, so why wouldn't you want to see me? That sounds so conceited, but you know what I'm trying to say. So anyway, thank you so much, you guys, and I will see you in the next one. And until next time, the chase for justice continues.